Good afternoon, Stephen with Gill Construction. We're here with Cindy, a returning client. We're here today just taking a look at her patio project, and we've just got a few questions. She just decided she would like to do a review, and so
Absolutely.
yeah. So you want to just tell us a little bit about the project, how it came to be,
Yes.
and
I came out one morning and I was looking out at the deck and the patio, making plans for spring. And I noticed my deck boards were warped. And I went, this is not good. So I called Stephen. I've done business with him before. He's done several projects at my house. And he came out, and that's kicked off the process of this whole project.
okay. Was there anything like design ideas or specific things about the project that really stand out to you?
Well, my initial project was I had a support beam
Hmm.
sinking, and that kicked it off. But then I'd already been thinking about replacing the deck. So it's like this is the perfect time. So I know I called, and when you were here, we talked about different options, and I
Hmm.
knew I wanted something that needed to be I wanted it to be easy maintenance and attractive and built to last. And you gave me options, and I decided to go with the concrete, and I'm so glad I did.
Nice.
And then the beautiful railings, which are rust proof basically,
Yep.
so I don't have to worry about sealing wood and
Yep.
staining wood anymore. So I love it.
Easy maintenance. So yeah, we mentioned returning client. You want to just tell us some other projects
Yes,
we did?
I believe in 2021, you replaced my roof
Yep.
and all new gutter systems, and you were doing some work for my mother and some friends at that time. And I knew if they were happy, I would be. And again, you exceeded my expectations.
Good.
And then later that same year, I had you come in and upgrade my insulation to the max and put in a solar fan in my attic to reduce energy costs, and
Yeah.
that has paid off beautifully.
Good.
So I knew when I was ready to start this project, or when I was concerned about that post,
Yeah.
I called you right away. I mean, I just knew who I
Good.
wanted to do
Good.
it.
We're glad to help. Glad to help. So how did the timeline with how did that meet or exceed your
Well,
expectations,
it
or how did
it
that?
did. We kicked off at the beginning of May, which was humorous because it was the rainiest May in Texas history, I believe. But still, your team kept me apprised. I mean, we made good progress up to the point of pouring concrete, and then we had to wait.
Yeah.
But y'all kept me apprised of when to think and came out and checked, make sure the pad was still in good shape before the concrete ever started. And then once the weather cleared up, we just moved right along.
Good. Nice. How was your experience with the team?
It was 5 stars always.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always had a great experience with your team and with you, Stephen. Your guys are wonderful, and Annie's a hoot when the few times I called
She
her
is.
office. So, no, I have been just I don't have words. I mean, I'm that pleased with it. So, I already have a list of things I want y'all to do in my house as
Good.
when the budget allows.
Good. Awesome. Well, speaking of budget, how did the final price compare to the initial
Well,
budget at that point?
we had discussed what my budget was,
Mm.
and you were very respectful of that. I think I got great value for that. Now, I did do a change order later on to add some additional features,
Mm.
and you let me know up front what that was going to be, so I knew when I signed on to move forward with that. So there were no surprises anywhere in
Good.
the project. We were in agreement from start to finish, and there were no hidden expenses.
Good.
So I liked
Good.
that.
Good. Was there anything else that we haven't discussed or asked that you'd like to add about the
I
project?
just, I can't recommend your company enough, Stephen.
Thank you.
You have been amazing. I mean, I've worked with many people through the years, and I think you and your company just epitomize 5 stars. I don't
Thank
give
you.
5 stars many times, but I do it unreservedly with you. And
Good.
your workers, like I said, they showed up on time, they worked hard, they kept me apprised of what they were doing. And when they left, this yard looked better when they came than when they came in. Just always super neat, which I always appreciated too.
Good.
So
Good. Well, that's thank you for sharing.
you're
It
welcome.
makes me proud of my
Yes.
team. They
Well, you
do a great
should be.
job. So
Never bad language, never I mean, you get
yeah.
used I mean, I've dealt with a lot, but no,
Yeah.
just they were just very pleasant. I tried to stay out of their way, but they kept me informed and they asked questions when needed.
Good.
And they were a lot of fun.
Good. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for sharing.
And I recommend Stephen Gill and his workers for any job you may want to do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.